Music is a powerful form of communication, speaking to our souls in a way that little else can. This is a big part of our society, and our world would be far poorer without it. So, without further ado, allow me to audition for your time as I discuss recent movies Sing and Moana. Spoiler free. So, in general, critics are raving about the recent Disney movie Moana while having a meh or negative opinion about Sing, with very, very few exceptions. When people saw Moana, their expectations were not that high. Most just went to the movie expecting a few good laughs out of the rock. People were blown away by the spectacular animation, well developed and likable characters, and the engaging story it presented. It also had very fantastic songs. For Sing, people went in with very high expectations. They wanted it to be the next Utopia with even more interesting characters, better music, and with the creators of Despicable Me behind it, even more laughs. Throughout many reviews of Sing, actually about 12 of them that I've seen, only 2 of them were actually positive. So why did the public react this way to these movies? Let's find out. The protagonists, Maui and Moana, had very clearly defined personalities and goals. Moana did not have high expectations, so it was better able to impress us as the public. Its animation was breathtaking, on par with Finding Dory and Zootopia. With this small of a roster of characters, it was easy to make excellent development for these two. My only possible gripe with the movie, what is the message here? What are you trying to get across to us? Certainly the characters learn valuable lessons, but it doesn't hit home as hard for me. Perhaps the biggest message is one of perseverance in the face of impossible odds. A great message, but it did not leave as big of an impact on me. Sing is on the other end of the spectrum. People went in with high expectations, like insanely high expectations, but only a few actually had them met. I personally went in hoping for some good laughs, a few fun characters, and some really good music. I was blown away. I see it has its problems, but the amount of flack it has received in reviews confuses me. Here are the main problems people had with this movie. 1. There are too many characters that share screen time, making everything rushed and making the plot jumbled. Now, this is a valid point. A story tends to suffer when there are too many characters. I mean, can you recall a single line from any of the grandparents in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory aside from Grandpa Joe? That said, in this movie, all the characters have their own unique story, all joined together for Buster Moon's singing competition. There is supposed to be a sense of disharmony joining together into a sense of unity. And I think it really works out for the story, and that they did the best they could. Number 2. Johnny and his father should have been the focus of the movie. Now, this is just an example, but when you watch the movie, you wish that your favorite character had had a lot more screen time than he or she did. Focusing on one character exclusively undermines the rest of the characters, and someone else would have wanted a different character to have more time in the spotlight. This undermines the feeling of unity that you feel in this film. Finally, it wasn't as good as it should have been. This movie instilled so much hype in everyone. People wanted this to be the next Zootopia with more songs and more jokes. High expectations are such a dangerous thing. And when they are high, we get disappointed 99% of the time. But when expectations aren't as high, we get really good movies like Zootopia and Moana. We as a society constantly make comparisons in the media. Movies suffer when this happens. Sing is not worse than Moana or Zootopia, nor is it better. We do movies a grave disservice when we compare. The characters, world, and animation of Zootopia should not be compared to the characters, music, and climax of Sing. The characters, world, and animation of Zootopia should not be compared to the characters, music, and climax of Sing. When we set unrealistic expectations, we will usually be disappointed. I went to watch Sing hoping for some great music, fun characters, and a few laughs. I ended up being blown away. If you want to watch an action-packed movie with well-developed characters and terrific animation, go watch Zootopia or Moana. They're fantastic movies if that is what you're looking for. If you want great music with fun, relatable characters, then go watch Sing. It is one of my favorite movies of this year. Hey, I just wanted to give a big thank you to Parazoid.com for providing the template for my intro and outro, Mr. Recreation for the music to my intro, and Wine Time for my outro. Please check out their channels and have a good day.